and follow-up experiences that validate the buyer's choice. Thank you messages, onboarding sequences, even packaging, every touchpoint reinforces the original emotion. The goal is not just a sale, but a story the customer tells themselves. I made a great decision. That story becomes word of mouth, and word of mouth becomes exponential profit. Let's connect all this to financial freedom. The more you understand triggers, the less dependent you become on chance. You can engineer demand. You can predict response. When you know how to create emotion on command, you control cash flow. That's not manipulation, it's mastery. The same way an investor understands market cycles, a marketer understands emotional cycles. You know when to spark desire, when to calm fear, when to apply pressure, when to release it. That knowledge turns marketing from gamble to science. Imagine you're launching a new product, guys. Most people throw ads into the void and pray. You, on the other hand, map out the triggers. You design the headline to ignite curiosity. You use visuals that stir aspiration. You include a testimonial that builds trust. You end with a deadline that compels action. You're not guessing, you're orchestrating, and when the sales come in, you understand exactly why. That's not luck. That's the psychology of instant action. Another principle, emotional contrast. People feel decisions more deeply when they move from pain to relief, from confusion to clarity, from scarcity to abundance. The stronger the contrast you paint, the greater the emotional payoff. If your message shows them the darkness before the light, the relief feels stronger. That's why storytelling works. Every story is movement through contrast. Show the problem vividly, then reveal the solution triumphantly. The brain loves resolution. Emotion also interacts with rhythm. Repetition builds familiarity, and familiarity breeds trust. That's why jingles, slogans, and taglines work even decades later. Repetition doesn't bore the brain, it comforts it. The more often people see a consistent message, the more they believe it. That's the principle behind brand building. Emotional consistency plus exposure equals credibility. Now, let's zoom out. Emotional triggers are not just for ads. They shape everything in life. Negotiation, leadership, relationships, personal development, they all rely on the same psychology. The more emotionally intelligent you become, the more influence you gain. Financial freedom isn't just about selling. It's about communicating in a way that moves others naturally. When you master emotional triggers, you'll see them everywhere. You'll hear them in political speeches, see them in movie trailers, feel them in charity appeal. You'll recognize how emotion steers humanity. And that recognition gives you choice. You can use it ethically to uplift, inspire, and create wealth through service. The final lesson of this part is simple but profound.